5. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. All right. All righty. All right. So pull these scales here. Let's see here. What if I was to clip this? Zoe, can you move, please? Hey, Robert, what's up, buddy? I'm trying to get all this set up, situated. There we go. I think that'll work better. There we go. Plug this in. There we go. I think that'll work better. All right. Cool. So we got some more, another pair of the Ozark grills. So these are another pair for the Ozark trail. I did this one on the last live. Let me show you. And that's the blade. I did like almost like a Damascus pattern on it. I did the full length blade this time though. So anyway, I was at the store the other day. So I had one more to do, right? Well, stopped by the store. We were at the store the other day and I picked up 2 more. On top of that, so these are called the Valor. I also picked up these. They're aluminum scales also. They are called the Nimbus. So the Valor comes in a green box. It's got the name of it right there, Ozark Valor. These are called the Ozark Nimbus. These are 3-inch D2 blade. It's got a flipper on it, which I like. 4-inch aluminum handle, ball bearings, and belt clip. So figured we could try something like this too. So I picked up a couple of those. On top of that, I also picked up 2 of these. They call this purple with blue liners, blue pivot ring, but they're aluminum. Flipper tab. So this comes in a clamshell package. I've cut the clamshell open. But this is a 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch aluminum handle, liner lock, and reversible pocket clip. So here's the thing about these. These are $20, right? Of course, everybody knows these have the, what is it, the 28s. These have the 14C28N steel, blade steel. These have this D2 steel, and then these are just whatever, stainless. Yeah, stainless steel blade. So here's the thing. These are 20. These are 10. And these are 8. These are $7.97. So I figured, just start collecting, start buying them every time I see them. But this is more of like a satin aluminum finish on these. So I don't know how good those will engrave. We know this matte finish aluminum engraves really good. So my hoping is, since these have almost the same finish as these, it's almost like a matte aluminum. I'm hoping these will engrave good too. But these, I want to see what I can do with these also. So, I mean, heck, $10 for these, 20 for these, and 8 for these is not a bad price for just a pocket knife, I want to get the full set eventually. Oh yeah, so I've got the original white. Then I've got the orange. I've got the green. I just don't have the black. So I've got almost all of them. So my thing is play around tonight a little bit. Since I already have this one taken apart, we'll try this one tonight. And then maybe I can do another live in a day or two, and we can try working on some more. I don't know. We might get around to one of these tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how long I decide to go live and how many people want to stay and watch. But I also want to show this. So JB had done a knife sale a little while back, and he said after he got back from Blade Show, he would mail out the knives to me. So these are what I picked up from him. 2 Kubies and a real steel. I think it's a real steel. But this real steel, it's denim micarta. Like you can actually feel the soft. It feels like a pair of blue jeans. It's pretty cool. But the problem about that is when you close it, the tip of the blade is literally right there at the butt, like literally right there at the end of it. So if you have your finger, your palm in the way, like me, because I have big hands, when you close it, it gets your palm right there. These didn't actually have names to them; they just had numbers. But this Kubi, I love Kubis, right? Look at that sucker. I love that thing. So I've got that Kubi button lock. Now this one, when I saw this, I had to have this. You see the design of it. Watch this. Look at that. That is a wicked, wicked blade. Like, I love this thing. This thing is friggin' awesome. Fits in my hand perfectly. Jimping right there on the top. Man, I love that. That thing just fits in my hand so good. But I love the shape of it. That's just downright awesome. So, all right. So I've done traced out the scales right here. Done traced them out because let me share my screen. We had talked about on my last live. Had talked about doing a certain pattern, and I've got to make sure it'll work. So I want to do something like this. but I got it'll work on here. So I traced them out, traced the scales out. So we will do a quick little engraving on this cardboard just to see how it turns out. And if I think it's good enough, then we'll go ahead and throw it on the, what do you call it? We'll go ahead and throw it on the engraver. All right, so we're going to go entire screen, share. Then we're going to open up Lightburn. We're going to open up File, Open, Downloads, All Supported Files. And then we're going to go to, I believe it was Skin 6. Nope. It was something 6. Oh, Skull 6. There it is. All right. Just call it. No, that's not it. Let me see here. I'm going to open this. Downloads. It was called Skin 16 or Skulls 1. Okay. So go back to this. We're going to go Skull 16, I guess. Skulls 1. There we go. Discard. All right. So there's our image right there. Right now it's 2.04 inches by 1.57 inches. So now we've got to make it do 5 inches by 3. Let's go 5 by 3. So we'll take this. We'll type in right here. We'll go 5 inches by 3.5. All right, so let's put a border around this. Turn the border red so we see it. All right, so we're going to cut layers, border. Change that to 100%. Change this down to 3000 speed. Image. See, image, we're going to go since it's cardboard, we're going to do 75% power, and we're going to go 45 speed. All right, so, oops. Okay, go back to cursor. We're going to flip this so that when you engrave it, it looks right. All right, so now I'm not going to move the camera to the engraver just yet. So let's move this back to there. Actually, let me I mean, oh, excuse me, sorry, y'all. Let me. I need to cut a piece of cardboard. That bigger piece, I mean. Oh, we'll use this. Here we go. Okay, we'll throw this down on the bed. See how that looks. Frame that. All right, let's outline that. Turn that off. Just gonna engrave a line on that real quick. I need to put this exhaust tube out the window. Just a few. Hold on. Oh yeah, definitely need to do that. Okay. All right, let's slide this right in there. Cover that up. All right, so now we're going to turn that off. All right, we'll see how that does real quick. If that turns out decent, then we'll move the camera into the engraver, and we will appreciate it. If this engraves decent enough, then we'll change the camera view into the engraver, and we will engrave that onto the scales. But so another thing about this little $10 knife, right? It says it has ball bearings. So 3-inch D2 blade, 4-inch aluminum handle, ball bearings, and reversible pocket clip. So my question is, if this has actually got ball bearings, why did they not put ball bearings on this one? Because all this one is just it's got a little washer in it. It's got some bearings, little ball bearings in it, but it's small. And if y'all seen my other videos, you know how much of a pain it is to put them back together. So I'm wondering if these could be skiffed. That would be kind of cool. But I think we're going to go ahead and take this sucker apart, possibly, to see how it does. Doing that cardboard's putting off a lot of smoke. So I'm trying to figure out, I think the skulls would look pretty good on this, I think. So I think that's what I'm going to do them on. I just want to take this apart to see what it looks like. Yeah, hey to those that are lurking. All right, look at that, see? It's actually pretty cool. I love how it's got the blue pivot collar. And I love the blue that's around it. I just think that looks so cool. So, let's check this. Oh, look at there. It's got one on both sides. So, nope. Yeah, that'll work. So put that in there. So you got to hold it. Huh. Okay. Maybe that's the wrong size. Oh, I'm just not doing something right. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. One side off. The other side off. Does that collar come off? Or is that made into there? I don't know. We's about to find out. Oh, dang it. I just stripped it. What the crap, dude? I just stripped my bit. That sucks. Oh, look at that. Hey, look, it's the exact same washers that's in the Valor. Okay. All right. So it's just a little blue pivot collar. That's cool. Look at that blue there. That blue is pretty. All right. Yeah. Just got the little retaining thing right there. All right. So now can we? What's that for? Got a little washer there. I wonder. I may have to order some more bits now since I stripped that. Dang. All right. Well, let's see here. Where's my pliers? Dang it. Well, guys, I think the screw is stripped. I don't think my bit is stripped. I think it's the actual screw. Walmart using Loctite on their stuff again, I guess. I wonder if I can spin it and unloosen it. You know what? Where are my lock jaws at? There's my lock jaws. Dang it. This is really on there. Well, I may just have to engrave this entire thing like that. I may just have to do it like that. Engrave that whole side. Or maybe I just don't engrave this one. I don't know. That doesn't piss me off trying to get that off. That screw is definitely stripped out. Yeah, see, I can tighten it, but trying to do it the other way, it just clicks. Yeah, so. All right, we'll come back to that. Look at that blade. It's kind of cool looking. Where's that little nib thing? All right, so yeah, okay. So that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was there a piece that goes in there? Did it fall out? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's got to be what this is. So that piece goes like that. And that's what keeps the blade from coming up. Okay, so what's the hole for? Oh, duh. So that hole is where the detent goes. Okay. The detent ball right there rides, like, stays in that hole. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Hey, this is all new to me, guys. All right, so that one's taken apart. So ground fog. All right, so it's doing the cardboard pretty decent. I just don't know how much of it will actually be on the knife. Like, I mean, I'd want it to where it looks good on the scales. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wyoming, how's it going? All right, yeah. So I'll show it to y'all in a second, see what y'all think, and see if y'all think we should try to do the skulls on this. I want to try it. I really do want to try to do the skulls on this. And if y'all think we should try it, then I'll move the camera into the engraver and we'll work on it. It's almost done. It's almost like the cardboard is almost done. So, of course, we would have to slow the speed down and turn the power up for it to do the aluminum. I don't even know about this. I got to figure out how to get this off. I got to figure out how to get that stupid screw out. I need some better bits. Well, that one may, let's see here. Oh, hold up. Maybe. It's turning it. Let's try locking that. There we go. Got it. Ooh, that sucker was on there. All right, cool. There we go. Oh, look. It even had Loctite around that piece. Holy crap. So they Loctited the little studs in too. Wow. Okay, well, we got that one apart, finally. Hey, what's up, Paul? Don't walk on the laptop, Sonny. You want to jump up here? Come on. Come on. Come up to the spot. Go up there, baby. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly, I just finished up 6 purple and 6 red, and I'm doing 6 more of another color for you, too. So um, I think you'll like it. So I'll get all that sent out because I got to get Jimmy's package sent out, too. He said he's out of town for like another week. So I was waiting to send his out because I don't want it to. I don't want his package just be sitting at his doorstep when he's not home. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to him the other day, and he said that no rush on sending his because he was still out of town. Oh, I love you too, Kelly. Thanks. Man, if we can get this to engrave on these scales, I think this will look dope as crap. I want y'all's opinion in a second. Here in a minute when it's done. But for those that may not have been here last time, oh, not positive. Okay. Yeah. Well, dang. So this is what it started out as, right? I got 2 more that I picked up. So this makes 3 more that I got to do. So yeah, so I'm having fun doing these. So this one is y'all who the ones of you that were here last week or when I did my last live. I did the entire length of the blade on this one, which I think is the way to go. Like this one, you can see where I stopped it. I didn't do the entire blade. You can see that. So, and then this one, I didn't even do the blade. But these 2 I'm keeping for myself. This one I'm sending to someone special. Then we're going to try doing this one here in a minute. And then I've got 2 more of them to do. So the ones that just joined, I picked these up also. These are $10 at Walmart. It says they ride on ball bearings. It's like satin finished aluminum. They are called the Nimbus. 7-inch folding knife Nimbus. They are D2 blade, 4-inch aluminum handle, and ball bearings, reversible clip. $10, right? These are $8. Aluminum handle, stainless steel, reversible pocket clip. They both have flipper tabs, which I love flippers. I just do. This is the one we just took apart. And I love that blue color that the liners are. I love the blue on the liners. Yeah, I like it too, but it's called purple. They call it purple, but to me it's more like a maroon, like a wine color. So we're going to move those out of the way. All right, let's put these back in my pouch. Those. Yeah, this is what I'm sending. Yeah. Put this one back in this. All right. All right. So here, and this one we can play around with sometime. Blue ones are nice. Yeah, but I just couldn't for $10. I couldn't pass those up. Right. The guy was looking for these, and he found them, and then I saw that other brown box. I was like, "Hey, what is that?" And he opened it, and I was like, "Dude, I want that too." And they had a couple more, so I'll be going back and buying the rest of the ones they have. So they're hidden in the drawers. They don't even have these on display in their knife cabinet. So if any of y'all go to Walmart and you don't see these on the display, don't think they don't sell it. Go to the automotive center if you don't see anybody around and tell them you want help at the knife counter. When they get there, ask them very politely, will you please open the drawers and go through the boxes? The Nimbus, which is this one, it's a brown box and it says 181 on the side. That is the Nimbus. The Valor, which is the friggin' awesome knife, is a green box and it says 182 on the side of it. All the ones I've gotten have 182 on them. I've bought quite a few of them. So just because you don't see them on their counter, don't think they don't have them, okay? But I think the only way to buy the orange ones, I believe the only way to buy these now is online, unless they bring them back for Black Friday or Christmas or whatever. I had that happen to my last time I was at Walmart. The knife was in the drawer, not on display. Yeah, they said they're unavailable on last. Yeah, Cliff, I've got your info, buddy. So it's gonna be a couple more weeks probably, but I'm gonna be sending you a package. You sent me your address, so I'm gonna be sending you something, brother. Just give me some time. It sucks that you can't get stuff in Alaska. Hey, Jim, what's up, brother? Hey, buddy. Hey, Kiki. All right, bear with me a second, guys. All right. All right, y'all. For those that just joined, check this out. Back when JB did his last knife sale before he went to Blade Show, I bought some knives from him. He shipped them out after he got back from Blade Show. This is a real steel denim micarta. I like it, but the blade is so long that when it closes, it literally is right at the tip, like literally right there. So if you have big fat palms like I do, when you go to close it, it catches your skin right there and will nick you. I've already nicked myself. You can see the little nicks right there. I've already nicked myself a couple times. This is a Kubi. Don't know the name of it because it just has a number. But I love that blade. Now this one, when I saw he was selling this one, I had to have this. It's a Kubi. I love the design of it. But check this blade out, y'all. Look at that. That is one wicked blade. Fits in the hand perfect. Like, I freaking love that. That is just, to me, that is just so cool. I love that. That is just freaking awesome. All right, here we go. Let's see here. All right. I think we are gonna attempt to engrave the skulls on this. I think it's gonna work. Yeah, it's a badass blade. I think it's freaking sweet. I had to support him. He was trying to get some money up for Blade Show, so or something. We finally have a store in town that sells Arcana. Yes, Jim, have you been there yet? Winter Timber Outdoors. That place is friggin' sweet. It's been open for about a month now. They sell guns, knives. They sell it's almost like a miniature Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They don't carry as many brands as Smoky Mountain, but they carry a lot of brands. I'm so glad we got that place here in town. They sell Kershaw. Actually, see here. Winter Timber Outdoors. Okay. All right, Winter Timber. I've already signed up for your email address. But they sell, let's see here, knives. They sell, these are the brands that they sell, right? Bark River, Baron Sun, Benchmade, Boker, Brian Brown, Be Wise, Chris Reeves, Cobra Tech, Colonel Conk, Columbia River, Condor Knife. Like they sell Gerber, Giant Mouse, Kershaw, Leatherman, Lansky, Kaiser, McNeese. Like they sell so many different brands there that is just so friggin' awesome. Spyderco. Like I cannot wait till I have money to just go in there and just blow money, you know. Oh, they do have a price match gym. I didn't even know about that. All right, guys, let's see here. Okay, so I don't know if you can see the red marks. But I outline the knives, the scales. They have Savanzas in stock. Wow. All right, so where's my pen? Let's go with the red again. So let's try to make this line a little darker. All right. Can y'all see that better? All right, so the red outlines is the scales, right? You think that'll engrave good on it? You think we should try it? I mean, heck, what's it gonna do? Mess up and not engrave right, not look right? It'll just, I mean, it'll still be cool. All right. Well, let's move the camera into the engraver. So give me just a second to do that. Move my ruler. No, rulers go down here. That's right. All right, move that. Move this. All right, now undo this. Pull this off. That for a second. So I ordered another camera, and Amazon's lovely, just awesome, perfect delivery service has screwed up again. And my order has been delayed again. So they issued me a refund today and said they were expediting shipping out my order. So they canceled because the package keeps getting lost. I don't know if you order anything through Amazon, Jim, but every time we order something from Amazon, it seems to always get lost at the Montgomery Distribution Center. Like our little nephew's birthday, 1-year-old birthday was this weekend, and Ashley had ordered shirts and presents and stuff. You know, we all were going to wear matching shirts, and they didn't come in. So she got really fed up with that. So Amazon has been sucking a lot lately. I'm trying to sit this laptop when it's not going to fall. All right, here we go. Right, we've got the camera set up. Turn it off so I can set it. Close this out. So save as skills. Close that. Then we turn the engraver back on. Open light bright again. Okay, did I miss anything that you want to get from? Nope, not yet. Okay, you haven't really missed anything yet. We're just about to engrave the skulls. Well, this is how it turned out. Where the red outline is, that's the, what do you call it? That's going to be the thing. So, all right, so here, cut some layers. We don't need that. We need this, go up to 100% power. Turn the speed. Do the speed at 1500. I'm going to have to raise up the laser head. Nope. Good. Okay. Turn the off, turn that on. Glasses on that. Let's see here. know where to line it up at. Smell that wood burning. I've got to get the metal laser bed ordered, but Amazon's out of stock on it. So what to do, right? Okay, we're gonna go there, there. Let's make sure that's in the line. I don't think it is. Oh, here it is. Okay. I think that's in the line. All right. There we go. Put that off. Put the image on. All right, guys. Here we go. 1,500. All right, there we go. All right. And it should start engraving on the metal here in just a minute. I don't think I'm going to do the blade on this one. We're going to do just the scales. All right, it should be hitting the metal here in just a second. Hopefully, it's putting off some smoke. Dang. Yeah, so I ordered a new, once it comes in, but I ordered a new camera that will actually mount up here in the top of my enclosure, and it'll actually just mount inside the enclosure permanently. So I don't have to keep moving the camera around. And then I can actually close the flap door on the enclosure so no fumes come out. Doing the aluminum scales, it doesn't really put off fumes. It puts off fumes though on the wood, the cardboard, stuff like that. I repainted my board today. I resanded it and painted it. get to sit and wait on this. I think that's gonna be cool. Hey Henry, what's up, man? Hey, oh, sorry, Harry. Yeah, Henry. Okay, I read it correctly. My eyes aren't working. We have a good reputation. All right, I'm behind on chat. Who's got a good reputation? Yeah. Got a couple of knives and techniques over the years. They have a large Picasso too, but it wasn't indicated. Oh wow, man. But yeah, I haven't. Okay. So I haven't really had time to go in there and look around, Jim. But trust me, I'm going to soon. It's just I've been. My life is so busy and crazy right now. I don't have access to these features. Hurry up and get on the metal. I want to see this. And I hope this skull design works good. I've really been wanting to put this skull pattern on something. That's cool. I'll be stopping by there right there. You're gonna start. They're gonna start knowing you on a first name basis, aren't they, Jim? All right, there you go. Just starting on the metal a little bit. Hope this looks good. This is gonna be cool. So, looking at this, yeah, yeah. So that's the way it's doing. Okay, yeah. Can we even see anything on it yet? Oh, a little. Yeah, you can see a little bit. Glare from the light. I have GP now about an hour and a half away, and I've never been going to have to train for it. Here, where's my other Amazon? I wonder if my Amazon has switched yet. Said it's arriving tomorrow. My camera system. We'll see. They said that they put an expedite on it, and they said that they what do you call it? Flagged it is what they called it. They flagged it to make sure that it got here. So we'll see, right? That's what I told them. I was on chat with customer service for a while today. I hope this does good. I don't know. Won't be able to know until it's done. This warehouse is an hour away, but your selection is lacking bad, only like $20. Oh, dang. Yeah. Academy's got a selection, but it's not a very good selection. They do sell several buck knives. Academy has a lot of bucks. I actually bought my Smith and Wesson auto. Well, I say it's an auto. It pops out with the thing, but you have to manually slide it back down to lock it. So it's, I guess, a half auto. I don't know, but I bought that from there, from Academy. It was like $60, I think. And after like a couple of days of playing with it, I regretted buying it completely. So who knows? Maybe I'll end up giving that away one day. I was like, oh, dude, an OTF. I was like, heck yeah. I was like, that's freaking dope. An OTF for $60. I bought it, got it home, took it out of the package, and started playing with it. I was like, man, this thing sucks. Let's see if I can do it better. No, that's as low as it goes. Dang it. As low as the ball goes. Okay. Let's see what it's better if the light's off. No, you can't really see nothing with the light off in there. I just selling my entire collection. I'm back at the 23 knives. Oh, wow. I don't even know how many knives I have. It's probably less than 60, but more than 50, probably. It's probably between 50 and 60. I had hundreds before breaking my back. Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that. Okay, well, I mean, you can see it. You can see the design. It's not as deep as I would like it to be. You can definitely see it. I definitely have got to upgrade my laser head. I just don't have $300 to spend to do it. I was showing the guy at the knife counter at Walmart. when he was searching for the knives for me the other day. I showed him the pictures of the Valors that I've engraved already. And he was like, dude, he was like, you should be selling those on TikTok Shop. He was like, man, he was like, you should definitely be selling those. I played Project 2 Arthur Auto and Spider Code. You have a good grip when you hit the button. Oh, wow. I've never owned a Spider Code. I honestly don't know what all the hype is about Spider Codes. So, I've never had one. I've never really even played with one. So, but we're going to have to get the Mad Wax out. I already know we're going to have to wax this thing. Just like we've been doing in the past. If it helps bring out the scales, the engraving on the scales. So I can cut a piece of my cloth right here. Got a piece of my cotton cloth. Get my Mad Wax right here. There we go. Still, regardless, I think this is going to look pretty cool. Even if it's not like deep, like, like just really bright or however you want to call it. I still think it's going to look pretty cool. Oh, yeah, you can definitely see the skulls on it. Oh, wow. Dude, that's awesome. That's cool. Maybe I should try it with less power. I'll bring it up. All right, cool, Jim. Yeah, check them out. Three blades shatter, not break, shatter. Customer service didn't do anything but black. Sounds like nice. Arctic temps, play pale on steel. Oh, really? Skull pattern would definitely be my brand. Awesome. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting to do this skull pattern on something for a while. I may have to play around with some more and do some more different styles. So I'm in several engraving groups on Facebook, and people take slate and like canvas. They paint it with a primer, then they paint it white, and then they paint black, and then they do their engraving, and it literally looks like a 3D picture after they're done engraving it. Like, that would be something so cool to try to do. I bought me a new speaker, for Sleepy Hollow for me doing the haunted farm, and it's $60, but it's got two 40-watt speakers in it, and that thing's pretty loud. But I took the big giant metal grate off the front of it. I unscrewed it. It's got 6 screws holding it in. I took it apart, took that off. Well, I didn't take it apart. I just took the grill off the front. I sanded it because they had their logo painted on the front of it. So I took sandpaper and I sanded the whole entire front of it. And then I bought some black, the same stuff I sprayed on my bed right here. It's black primer and paint all in one. It's made for everything. So I sanded it, cleaned it, and then I spray painted it black, and then I engraved my GBLC logo on the front of it. It looks pretty good. And then I sprayed sealer over it, like what's it called, acrylic sealer. Sprayed it on it. Hey JC, what's up? What's up, Jim Cox? How you doing? Robert, I think I said hey to you. Oh, yeah, yeah, I did. That's okay. Yeah. All right. I still think it looks pretty good. Like, I think it's still gonna turn out decent. Maybe not as good as I wanted it to. You're washing these with the laser. Yeah. Once I get that other camera system set up in here, once it finally gets delivered, if Amazon will hurry up though, I'll be able to just place something on the bed in here, and it'll pop up on my light burn program. Then I literally can just take whatever I'm engraving and put it directly on it. So if I wanted to do just like a name or initials, I can do that without having to like line it up perfectly and everything. I did it once before with this camera setup, but I, I had to take it down because I use this camera for my streaming. So that's why I just figured I'd get a whole nother camera set up. Once it's done with this one scale, I'll pull it off and wax it and see how it looks. I need to buy some just like blank aluminum. Make sure you have some aluminum wipes. This machine probably puts out some filmy high smoke. Yeah, I have a filter and air system hooked up where it vents out to the window. Camera washes out a bit. Yeah, camera does wash out a little bit. Gotta catch it in the shadow. Yeah. Like if I sit up and look in there, I mean, I can see it better. Right now, it just looks like I'm doing. I'm literally just erasing the blues. What it looks like. Honestly, though, graving in aluminum, it doesn't really put off that much smoke. It's when it hits the wood that's around it. That's when it really puts off the smoke. Is when it hits the wood. That's why I've got to get that metal bed. It's called a honeycomb bed. Um, she's doing okay, Jim. She's been back at work. She went back Monday, so she had a full week. she's still hurting a lot. She gets home and has to pretty much either prop her legs up in the recliner or lay down. And we've had a lot going on. We've been nonstop, working at Sleepy Hollow and everything. So she went to bed kind of early tonight. Um, but she's recuperating pretty well. She's just hurting. Oh, cool! You won from bees. How about that? I've never won anything from bees. The only people I've ever won from was uh, KC, JB, and Zach stuff. They're the only one. Oh, and Brian B. You see, they're the only ones I've ever won anything from. Oh no, I take that back. I won something from Barbie EDC one time from Rolf and Barbie. Oh, I've won from Rob's Nerdy Knives too. Yeah, but once I'm hoping to start my monthly giveaways. I'm hoping to start doing that either November, the month of November, or the month of December. I really want to start doing it in the month of November. So like probably like mid November, I'll put out a video showing what I'll be giving away, or not even showing what I'm giving away. Just put out a random video. You'll have to watch the whole video. The way I think I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna put in the video like a hashtag phrase. So you'll have to watch the whole video to find it, and then you'll have to like comment on something or whatever. We'll see. Hey Brian, how you doing? But yeah, I want to start doing little monthly giveaways. They won't be big, but I want to do that. Oh, Hogline giveaway, that would be freaking sweet. These swag is unreal. Oh, he sends out a lot of swag too. I think the only thing I have with bees is a sticker. I think I have a bee sticker I got from somebody. Probably got it from Jim, actually. From Jim Miller. Jim's giving me a bunch of stickers. I really want to hit 1,000 subscribers soon, because I really want to do a nice big giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. But if it happens, it happens. um, Jimmy Crow already sent me a knife too. He sent me a knife for when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I came on yesterday before I took the steak and I was from this happening. Oh, I also got to make that valet tray. Dang it! I've got so much stuff to do. There's still several left, Kelly. Claimed mine yesterday. I took the stick off. Claimed what? There's still several left of what? Oh, Knife Rights Lottery. What is that? What is that? He's giving each person a day or two to claim theirs before going on to the next. I saw that Little B one too. What are y'all talking about? I must be out of the loop. Knife Rights giveaway from donations. Oh, okay. They do send emails out, right? If not, it's not something I can check on. Yeah, do they have a YouTube channel? Because I didn't even know nothing about knife. I mean, I've heard people talk about Knife Rights, but Yeah, Jimmy Crow is a super giving person. I'll go ahead and spill the beans, y'all. This night, well, I don't know because I don't know. Jimmy pops in randomly. I don't want to ruin anything. I'm sending him some stuff. I'll just put it that way. Yeah, we donated back in June, I think it was. Oh, you donated like NASA stuff? Okay. I'm still Kelly. I'm still sending you that money as soon as I can afford to. Is for those knives. Yeah, Jimmy Crow is amazing. I would love to meet him one day. I really appreciate you setting those to the side for me too, Kelly. That's awesome of you. And like I told you, it took me a little bit to get to them, but I got those business cards finished for you. I'll have the other six finished tomorrow. I'm doing some other ones for you. So I'm gonna send you some stickers too with it. So might even throw in something special for you. Who knows? You never know. So Brian BEDC, I collect the CDC knives, and he messaged me the other week, and he was like, "Hey brother," he said, "Want to give you first options? I've got this fixed blade from CDC that was never released, and it has the sprinkle scales and the candy stripe scales with it." He said, "Do you want it?" And I said, "I don't have the extra money right now." He said, "That's not what I asked." He said, "Do you want it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'd love to have it." I said, I just got to wait till I can see his money." Well, he messaged me yesterday, and I said, "Look, dude," I said, "if you have somebody else that can give you the money for it right now, go for it." I said, "If not," I said, "I'll get the money to you." He said, "You're good." So I don't know if that means he's going to hold it for me, or if he's going to, sell it. I mean, either way, I'm fine with it. I just, I just had to spend $170 yesterday for brakes and oil change on the car. My son's coming over tomorrow evening after he gets off work to do the brakes and the oil change for me. But my brakes are like basically almost gone. All the driving I do, I drive a lot. But I had to pick these knives up from Walmart yesterday the other day. I couldn't pass that up because you never know when they're going to have them, and it gives me inventory to be doing videos like this. Because the more videos I put out, hopefully the more subscribers I'll get. I just dropped $800 on that new work laptop. Dang, Jim. Yeah, but see, you have to have stuff like that, Jim, for your business. Without a good laptop, you can't do your job. It's almost off the tip of that scale, and I can pull it off. It's still going over the very tip right there. Man, I hope this wasn't a waste. I'm wondering if I should have turned the power down a little bit. That was a 230 off. Wow. So my laptop, that we bought it for the engraver because my Chromebook wouldn't run Lightburn, and I bought Lightburn. It was $100 for a year. Yeah, I can pull this one off now. Oh shit! Perfect. All right, here we go. Well, you can see it. It's just not. It's bright. Dang, that's still kind of cool. Put some wax on this slab. Oh yeah. Okay. Putting the wax on it is making it look better. Perfect. Oh wow. Yeah. Has it gotten on the tip of that one yet? No, not quite. So let's do this. There we go. All right. Wow, that looks pretty good. Get the dust off. Set that over to the side. Wow. Flowers and skulls. Solid works along with pricey. Oh yeah, I know that. I mean, that is kind of cool. Skulls and flowers. I think the trick may be turning the power down a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that's true. Isn't it sad that like you have a profession, you know how to do your job, but you have to have all these programs and stuff to do your job, and then they make the programs almost unreachable with the price that they put on them because they know people have to have those programs. So they basically can charge whatever they want to for it because they know you're going to pay it. All right, guys, hold on. I got to blow my nose again. I'm sorry. I need to take my. Where's my? Ah, my nasal spray. Oh, there we go. And then before I go to bed, I gotta take a Zyrtec. Uh, Today is Sunday. Gotta take my night medicines. Oh, I gotta go to the pharmacy tomorrow and pick up some medicine. And my water bottle's on this. You don't want to know how much the software costs at my employer. That's the good when I have it. Oh, dang. Well, it's like my buddy Clint that makes the handmade knives. He's the like shop teacher or whatever at the community college at CBCC, and their plasma cutter, CNC program, stuff like that. They bought a new one last year or the year before. I think it was the year before last. They bought a new plasma table or something, and the program to run it, I want to say he said it was like 10 or 12,000 for the program or something like that. I can't remember the price he said it was, but he said it was very expensive. The machine itself was expensive, but then you had to buy the computer, like everything with it to run it. You can't just hook it up to your computer. You had to buy all this special stuff to go with it. And the school paid for it, but he said it was outrageous how much it was. So AutoCAD, wow, that's crazy, man. All right, it's already on the second scale, so that's good. Yeah, I'm watching the smoke puff up every time it hits the wood. Oh, that's cool. You know what? While we're here, while we have the engraver set up, as soon as I'm done with that scale, let's go ahead and throw these red aluminum scales on. So let's see here, because while I have it going. But what should I get on? What design should I do on it? What if I did? If I did a barbed wire design, tribal design. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that one. Hawaiian tribal. This. Let's copy. Let's fix that. Select that. And this. So get back into this. Alright. Go back to light burn. Make a new window. Open files. let me take a piece of cardboard and trace this. Okay, cool. Cut that out. Okay. All right, so I got that set out for that. Oh yeah, the truck, yeah. Hey, but your truck sure is comfortable on a long ride though. Hey, I love Fords too, but I drive a Chevy. Sorry, guys. What if we just do a simple? Yeah, that's probably. Once this is done, I'm going to measure this. I'm going to do these scales that I'm going to do here in a second. Just not going to. I'm not going to do the entire thing. I'm just going to do a small design on it, which will take just like real quick. I've had, wow, my whole 43 years of life, I've had one brand new truck I bought right off the showroom floor. But I've bought several vehicles that were like a year or two old also. torch. That. With that. With that better. That down here. Save as red. Oh, jeez, excuse me, y'all. Sorry. All right, Jim, get you some sleep, brother. Okay. All right. Getting close to being done with this, guys. I'm sorry. Hey, Knife Monkey, what's up? I did it after a while. Hi. That's some 50 must be done. I appreciate you coming over. Yeah, we're getting ready to finish this one up, and then we're going to throw these two little red aluminum scales on. We're going to do just a little simple little design on it real quick. Yeah, these definitely the wax. These scales really do look better. Oh yeah, do it, man. Like this is just a 5 watt, and like I love it. I did buy the light burn, and it's $100 for the year for the the program. But if you renew it before it expires, it's only $30 to renew. If you let it expire and you don't renew it, then it's another $100 to get it. But I mean, it gets all the updates, everything. And since I've had it, it's updated probably 4 times. So anytime they come out with new functions or features, whatever, you get it for free. This is the longer Ray 5 watt. I bought it November or December, I think is when I bought it. Man, that means my light burn may be coming up soon. I'll have to check and see when it expires. But I think I had the engraver for a couple of months before I actually bought Lightburn. So, but when I bought it, it was on sale, or I waited till it went on sale. I think I waited for like a Black Friday sale to buy it or something. Oh man, $50 for a small one? That ain't bad, dude. You should have jumped on that. This one should be done here in just a minute. Then we'll throw these other scales on real quick. Then we'll move the camera and we'll put these knives together. Hey, Ron Crow, welcome. How you doing? Good. What's these scales go on? These scales go on the Ozark Trail Valor. 14C28N blade steel. The $20 Holy Grail knife that Ozark Trails came out with. I was able to pick up. I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've bought 6 of them so far total. Every time I'm at Walmart, I have them look, and if they have one or two, I buy them up because it's hard to find them. And like I'm doing right now, I want to just start engraving them, do videos on engraving them. And then that way, when I just do start doing giveaways again, I'll already have things to give away. Because like I said earlier, if you go to your local Walmart and you do not see one in the display cabinet, don't think that doesn't mean they have one. Find somebody over there, even if you have to go to the automotive section and say, "Can you please get someone to come help me in the knife section?" When they come over there, ask them very kindly if they would please open the drawers, like all the knife drawers, and go through the drawers. You are looking for a green box that says 182 on it. That is the box for the Ozark Trail Valor. For the Ozark Trail Nimbus, it is a brown box with number 181. And I will show that here in just a minute. It is a D2 steel blade, 4-inch aluminum handle, ball bearings, and reversible belt clip. I will show that here in a minute. They also have on their little hanging knife rack for $8. They call it a purple, but it is like a maroon wine red. It's called the Ozark Trail Vertex. And it is a 3.25-inch stainless steel blade, 4.25-inch aluminum handle, liner lock with reversible pocket clip. It is purple, as they call it, with blue liners and a blue pivot collar. These are $7.97. $8 for those. These, the Nimbus, are $9.97. $10 for these. But just be polite, nice, whatever. Just ask them to go through the drawers. And sometimes they don't know what they're looking for. So you look over the counter as they're going through the drawers and be like, "Hey, is that it right there?" And they'll be like, "Where?" And you'd be like, "That green box or that brown box." But that's what you're looking for. So I've gotten to the point where every time we're in Walmart, I stop by there, I have somebody come back there and look. And yeah, so even online, it was saying like one of my Walmarts doesn't carry them. We were in that one the other day, and I just happened to ask somebody to come look, and I swear I found all these. All right, and I believe this one is done now, so we can stop the engraver. There we go. Pull that down to here. Wipe the sucker down. Wax on this. The wax really does make it stand out, like makes the engraving look better. Yeah. Oh man, that's cool. All right. Now is what we're gonna do. We're gonna open a new file. Oh, not a new window. Save this. All right. We'll come right here. We're gonna go open this. I'm not saving it. Oh. Don't tell me I didn't save that crap. What the hell? There it is. I got it. Delete that. Oh, down. That is, how wide is this? Where's my ruler? Shit, that's less than an inch. All right, so we're gonna go right here. We'll move the camera to right here. Put some layers. That off. Turn this on. Button that. All right. Do that outline real quick. Make that outline just a little bit bigger. All right, let's move this to right here. All right. I can see that. So now we're going to take this knife blade. We're going to sit that inside that. Right there. And then we're going to go turn that off, turn this on. And we're going to flip that image. Feel that. All right, here we go. See how this works. That should take just a second to do. Oh crap! You know what? Oh well, I didn't do the power high enough. That's hilarious. That's only 20% power. That ain't gonna do nothing. Well, actually, 20% power, you can actually still kind of see it. That's crazy. Wow, 20% power and it's going through that aluminum coating. Maybe that's what I did wrong on the other ones. Maybe I should put the power down. Got 50 seconds left. We're going to bump it up to 60% power. We're going to go over it again. How's that? Ten, 9, 8, 7. All right, here we go. All right, going again. So it's 2 minutes. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can definitely see that design. Now on this little red knife, should I engrave both sides? Yeah, the flipper tab D2 Ozark Trail looks too small for me, but neat with the print. Yeah, so I got two of the D2 ones and two more of the Valors. So I picked up the two Valors, two Nimbuses, and then two of the Vertex, yeah, which is this one, red one right here, or pink, or purple, or whatever you call it. Here's my question: should I do just one side of this one, or should I do both sides of it? I mean, I can do the next side in 2 minutes. You think I should do two? I think we should do it on both sides, honestly. Both sides so they match. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's my problem. I think I've been doing too high power. I think I need to start doing the power lower and not as slow. So lower power, faster speed than what I've been doing the other ones. Holy cow, that actually looks good. Wow. Look at that. That actually looks pretty good. All right, here we go. Line that up on that little thing. All righty. 60% power. Wax on this. Oh wow, that looks great. Maybe off line. I don't think I centered this one up. Crap. I didn't center this one up right. It'll be all right, right? Oh, wait, maybe I did. I don't know. We'll see. I think I could have centered it up a little bit more, but hey, what do you know? 30 seconds. Yeah. Yeah, I should have pushed it up a little higher. Oh, well. And this guy. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. All right. Now that I know I don't have to go slow speed, full power, I could probably do more of these other ones and do them like a lot quicker. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's turn the engraver off. Unplug that. We're done with the engraver for the night, I think. Turn the light off. Turn the fan off. Move the camera. Oh no, it got dark. And we're going to attach the camera right here. Yeah, see my O station. I love that thing. I bought it when Olight had them on sale, 50% off. Motion sickness. And I'll get the rest of Kelly's cards done tomorrow. Oh, exhaust tube out of the window. Dang, it's only 11:15 at night. Dang, it's still early. All right, here we go. All right, guys and gals. All right, so these are the Ozark Trails, the $20 knives, which are friggin' awesome. And as you see, this is the Nimbus, the $10 one. It's got a satin, more of a satin aluminum finish. So I don't know how good that's going to engrave. These are the Vertex, the the $8 knives. So look at this. See, I didn't have this one lined up correctly. But look at that. I think that's going to look pretty good. I mean, for $8, I just did like a little tribal design on it. That's pretty cool. Now, here we go. Y'all ready for the skulls? Let's see how these turned out. What do y'all think of that? I really like how you can see it. The whole skull right there. Flowers and skulls. I think it turned out okay. Oh, the Nimbus. So far, I like it. It's got a very great action. And I haven't taken one apart yet, but it says it has ball bearings. It's got a good snap to it. I got wax on my fingers. Oh yeah, thumb stud deploy, good. Thumb stud deploy works great. Maybe even better than the flipper tab, actually. D2 steel, blue satin aluminum, ball bearings. So for $10, dude, this is it. I can't wait to take one apart. Maybe I'll take it apart tomorrow. But I want to see what ball bearings it is. Little brown box, 181. Now these have the same exact washers in them that the Ozark Valor has. They're just a little plastic washer with little balls in them. Little bitty balls. So I'm wondering if these have a different one in it. So let's see if I can remember how to put this thing back together. Which I probably can't. Okay, I'm pretty sure this one goes on that side like that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, it goes like that. Right? Wait. No, shit. No. Yeah. Yeah, it's got to be that one. Yeah. No, it can't be because this has got to be the back side. So it goes like that. Yeah, like that. So this goes here. And then that screw goes there. Remember, one of these screws was stripped out. I had a hell of a time putting it back in. I think it was that one. Where's my lock pliers? There we go. Okay. Dang it. It still didn't tighten it down all the way. There we go. Okay. Kevin Smith and Nas, what's up? How you doing? Thanks for joining. All right, so that one went there. And then, okay, so I don't know what, I probably should put some Slick'em all on here while I'm at it. There it is. All right, so this one. I'm not putting it on right. I feel like yeah, that's got to be right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So this one goes like that. All right. So I don't understand. So there's this pivot collar, right, that goes in right here. But it's got the two washers, but there's also like this real thin metal washer. And I don't know where it went. I'm wondering if it goes underneath this like that. I really don't know. Kitty, 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 kitty. We're just going to say that's how it goes. How's that? Yeah, we're going to say it. We're going to say it's like that. Yeah, we'll say that. Okay. So this goes right there. Put some Slick'em-All right here. Put that washer there. Put some Slick'em-All on that. Then we're going to put the blade there. Then we're going to put some Slick'em-All right here. Couple little drops. Put that washer there. Put a couple more drops. Squirt, 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 squirt. Okay, then where's that other pin? There it is right there. That pin goes right here. Where's my light? There we go. I can see better. That, damn it, come on. Son of a biscuit. Fat fingers. Like that. Then this goes like that. There we go. This goes over that. That goes in there. Get that started. Okay. Those are the clip screws. All right. Okay. Apparently I tightened that down too much. Okay. Now I need to, when I try to tighten this, the other side turns. So I need to find, where was it? Was it this one? Yeah. Okay, this is how am I going to do this? How am I going to hold both sides? There we go. Something ain't right. Maybe that went under that. Nah, it couldn't have. That's got to be how it goes, though, right? I mean, surely. I guess when I take the pivot off take the next one apart, I need to pay more attention to it. All right. Anyway, I've got to figure out how to tighten that up. I don't know if you can see that, but see how it still kind of plays. I don't know if I tightened this screw up too much and it went in there too far and it's not allowing that one to go in or what, but I got to fix that. But overall, that thing was super easy to take apart and put back together. But what y'all think of that? Look at that. Now that should have been lined up a little bit better, I do admit. And it's upside down. That's my fault. I mean, overall, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I've definitely got to figure out how to tighten that up. All right, cool. So for the main event, I need to finish putting the clip on. What the hell? Why is the clip not going on? Son of a monkey's butt. Did I put the scales on wrong? No, I couldn't have put it on wrong. Oh, you know what? I wonder if the short screws were made for the. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think I put the wrong screw in. How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? The short screw goes in here. And the long screw. Yeah. All right, so I'm just used to the shorter screws being for the clip, you know. Yep. There we go. That fixed the slop in it. How stupid am I? So the long ones are for the clip. There we go. Because the clip's not recessed down into the actual aluminum, so you have to have a longer screw. There we go. That's it. All right, perfect. No more slop. Blade center, almost dead center. That's perfect. Almost directly in the middle. All right, cool. Well, I like that engraving. That's pretty cool. So I know now that I don't have to spend an hour and 20 minutes engraving scales. I just need to do it lower speed, lower power, faster speed. All right. Now we got that out of the way. Now, for you that like to laugh at me, here we go. This is what breaks me every time. Okay, there's the screws for the clip. There's the blade, what do you call it? Oh my God. Dumb screw. Thumb screw or dumb screw? Ha ha ha. There we go. Okay. So I did not engrave the blade on this one. I just didn't feel like it. I taped it up so that it wouldn't poke a hole through the bag, through the Ziploc bag. All right. Shut the window. Now the cat's out of the window. Okay. So now we can put the pivot on first, because it's kind of hard to put it on once you get the blade in. I've done learned that. And then also, you've got to have pliers. I meant to go buy another pair of mini vice grips from Harbor Freight. I know I talked about that last time we did one of these. I'd like to be able to find the I have two sets of blue anodized universal thumb studs that I bought. I can't remember where I bought them. Bought them online somewhere, probably Amazon. But they say they're universal, and they're just like these. They're exactly identical to these. So if I could find those, I could actually put those on these knives. All right. There we go. Okay, let's see here. The colors and finishes might be different. For power and speed, tooling, folding clothes. Yeah, hey, Cliff. What? Okay, trying to get caught up. That thumb stud still isn't screwed in all the way, but it's extremely tight. So Now, here's the part that sucks. Okay. Unscrew that. There's that. Now, I think I'm trying to remember how I did this. I think I did this side first. Yeah. All right, so take this side off first. All right, there we go. Pull this out. All right, so the blade, where's my, there it is right there. Let's put a little bit of dab of this. There we go. You know, I bet Jimmy Crow has this down to an art. All the knives that he takes apart and everything, you know. All right. Let's prop that up. So you've got to be able to pull this apart enough to where the blade goes through it. I'm trying to remember how I did this. I always mess up on this. So unlike that other knife I just took apart, this is a slide lock. So the pivot screw goes in one way. It's flat on one side. Okay. I'm going to have to undo this. Excuse me. Okay. Where's that bit at? Is that it? Yeah. I think that's the bit that I was using. All right. Are the washers lined up? Yes. Washers are lined up. Okay. There we go. Hold that there. I'm using that one bit to hold that. You gotta get the clip spring back into this little hole. There it goes. And this side. that hole. There we go. Okay. Now, took the screws out. Oh, dang it. I took the screws out the wrong side. Yep. All right. Let's try to hold that in place. I'll put these in. I'm going to leave screws in on one side because it helps hold the backspacer in. So you're not trying to get the whole backspacer lined up and held in while you're holding everything else. So take that out. Take that out. Then I take this scale. Oh yeah. Slide that up into the lock. There we go. Come on, get in there. Okay, that one's in. That one's in. They might tighten. They're just in. Okay. Now this goes in a certain way. Flat side. Damn it. Ah, shit. Okay. Damn it. All right. This is the hardest part. Okay. Come on. Come on. Look down on the light. Color and finishes might be different. Ah, damn it. Ow, that hurt. Shit. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew that was going to happen. Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. See, what I did the other night, it just like popped into place. Like it was a fluke. Flat side. Flat side right there. Oh, I heard it click once. What's up, dog? What's up, Chef Rocky? I hate this. It's stupid. All right, the washers are lined up. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Damn it. How? Why is it so friggin' hard to put these things back together for me? Some people probably have no problem at all doing it. But me, I have the worst luck with everything. That didn't work. Okay. Oh, there we go. Whoo. All right. Damn. Well, I guess the more I do these, the better I'll get at it. This is what, the fourth one I've done? Hey, Gareth, how's it going, brother? Tighten this down. Flip it over. Tighten up these screws. That back here. Okay. It's a little too tight. Oh, son of a bitch. Look at that, guys. I put the pivot in backwards. Oh, well, I don't give a shit. All right, guys. There she be. Skull and roses. It looks better in person. Like I've been doing the other ones. I'll post pictures on Instagram because the pictures show up a lot better. All right. Should I try to change the pivot and put it in the correct way now? Maybe I need to. And I probably just fucked up. I felt the blade pop down. Yeah. I should have just left that shit like it was. Maybe not. There it goes. Huh. Wow. Maybe luck is on my side tonight. All right, guys. So we got 2 more to do. Not tonight, though. But that's the 4th one I've done now. So what do y'all think of that skull and flower pattern? Personally, I like the Damascus. What y'all think? The next, oh yeah, we also did this one too. We also did this one right here today too. Do one with lightning bolts. I can do that. I can do lightning bolts. Maybe we'll do the next one we do. We'll do some lightning bolts. Now, do you think it should be just like simple design like this on it, or should it be the whole entire thing covered in lightning bolts? What do you think? Do on the lightning bolts. Let me know what y'all think. Should it be the whole entire knife or just like designs on it? Hey, Jay, what's up? Oh, yeah, dude. So these are the $20 ones. These are the $10 ones. Haven't done one of them yet. I will probably the next day or two. And then these are the $8 ones. And I did one of them tonight. But I kind of like the skull pattern on it. I think that looks pretty cool. I still like the Damascus though. I think the Damascus looks the best so far. Lightning would stand out better if you did it like the red one. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll definitely work on a pattern. I mean, work on getting one pulled up, crop and edit it and everything. And then maybe we can do one of these on the next live I do. We'll do some lightning bolts on one of them. What y'all think about that? And then we'll have to figure out what to do on this. I also want to do these. These shouldn't be too hard at all to do. And then, of course, we'll do something else on this one. So you take some pictures. So this one is the one that I'm sending to somebody. So that goes back in the pouch. Kelly, you still awake? Or did you fall asleep? A wave pattern on the blue ones would look cool. Okay, lightning bolt and a wave pattern. All right. We can like when you say wave pattern, are you talking about like the little waves that like curl like a surf wave? How much, Grizz? How much for what? These are 10, these were the 20 ones, and these are the $8 ones. I definitely will be buying more. So Shanghai wave. Shanghai wave. I'll have to look that up. What is a Shanghai wave? Shanghai wave images. That didn't really pull up anything. Vector. Oh, talking about something kind of like that. Something like that, kind of. The glare on my phone's not working very great. I think we could do something like that. Yeah, I think we could definitely do something like that. How much you want for bottom one? Oh, I'm not selling them, buddy. Uh, I'm just doing this to be doing them, and then eventually some of these will probably be eventually be giveaways, because I want to start doing monthly giveaways, and so I'm doing these to practice and to play with, and you know. I kind of like the way that skull and rose turned out, though. But we definitely will be doing some more of these and playing around with some more, getting more ideas from you people as I get a bigger stock of them. And like I told y'all, I want to start doing hopefully November, middle of November, early December. I want to start with doing monthly giveaways. It may, it could be like a knife, it could be a leather item, just small little giveaways. Where I'll start is what I'm gearing towards. So, but I could not pass up the opportunity yesterday at the store to buy some more of them. So I think it turned out fairly good. But yeah. But I appreciate y'all hanging out and chatting and watching. This has been fun. It's always fun when I do stuff like this. If I find you more of them, will you later me one? Laser you want? Yeah, dude. Yeah. So for the ones of you that just joined, so like I was been telling them earlier, if you go to Walmart and just because you don't see one of these in their cabinet, in the knife display cabinet, does not necessarily mean they're out of them. Find a worker and ask them to, kindly ask them if they would mind please opening the knife drawer and looking through them. So for the Ozark Valor, you will be looking for a green box. On the green box on the side, it says 182. Every one of them that I've gotten, I've gotten 6 of them so far. All the green ones, all the Valors are labeled 182 or numbered 182. So for the Nimbus, which it says they are it's on ball bearings. I haven't taken it apart yet, but it says it's on ball bearings. It is in a brown box and it is numbered 181. So when the employee is looking through the drawer, be looking over the counter, watching with them, and then like point out, hey, check that green box right there, or check that brown box right there. And if you see 181 or 182, then that's what you're looking for. Now, these little $8 knives, they're pretty cool. They're called the Vertex, and they come in a little blister pack, or they call clamshell, and they're just hanging on the little knife display. But I mean, these are $7.97. These are $9.97, the Nimbus, and then the Valors are $19.97. So, I mean, can't really beat it. I mean, you may not use this every single day, but it's something cool. Like, I love the colors of it. They call it purple. I love the anodized blue look with the purple. But this could be just something that you have with your knives, your displays or whatever, because it looks cool. This one, I haven't done much with it. It does have awesome action, though. And it has a real good thumb deploy, if I can do it right. But I'm interested to take this apart to see what the ball bearings are. So like these have the exact same little bitty washers that the Valor does, but the packaging says ball bearings on this one. So I want to see what type of what type is on that one. Let's see if it's the same or if it's different. So, but guys, I think that's going to do it for the night. 2 for laser 1. But yeah, I mean, I'll laser anything for anybody. But Jim Miller is actually getting a Damascus knife for me to test to see if I could laser engrave Damascus. I'm not Damascus. I'm sorry, titanium, to see if I can engrave titanium. He's got one he wants to try. So, and Jim just lives literally right down the road from me. So we're like less than 10 minutes from each other. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. My goal is, like I said, to be getting more knives, doing more like little custom stuff. May not necessarily do every one of them a full pattern like this. May just do small things on them like this, and eventually use them for giveaways and just stuff. But it's just one thing I like doing. So, well, guys, it's 12 o'clock my time. So it's time for me to hit the hay. But I appreciate y'all hanging out and watching. I really do. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day, and I will catch y'all on the next one. And I'll do another live here in the next day or two. I usually post on Instagram when I'm going to do a live. I just make a little post on there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me. on there. My Instagram's in my description. Um, I post everything on Instagram. So, but y'all take care. Have a good night, and I'll see y'all later. Appreciate it.